Now listen to two students as they discuss the article.
That is so fantastic! So many times I've been studying and really wanted a cup of coffee and a donut.
I agree, it's a great idea.
Students really need a place where they can meet and talk to other students about, class-related stuff. In my experience, some of the best academic conversations happen over coffee.
I don't follow.
Well, think about it. You're reading Plato or Aristotle for 2 hours. You wish you could talk to someone about it. So you head up to the cafe, and there's a good chance you'll see someone you know. You can talk about stuff that you've been reading without even leaving the library.
Oh, I see what you mean. There is a social aspect to it, I guess.
Yeah, and it's also for a good cause. Like the manager said, part of the money goes to the library. We really need to update the system so that everything can be done online with a username and password. That's a pretty basic service at most universities these days.
You may begin to prepare your response after the beep. Please begin speaking after the beep.
Now listen to a lecture on this topic in a philosophy class.
On the surface, Smith's writings about sympathy for others and self-interest may seem contradictory, but they actually mean the same thing. How? Well, according to Smith, it's in our own interest to act sympathetically towards one another. For example, if a politician behaves badly towards the people who voted for him, they'll never vote for him again. Obviously, this type of behavior will only hurt the politician, but the politician's self-interest leads him to look after the voters, so both he and the voters benefit. In the same way, a shop owner who is friendly to customers will probably make more money than a shop owner who treats customers badly, as long as their prices are the same. So the shop owner's self-interest will lead him to be friendly to customers. He wants his customers to be happy, since his wealth depends on their satisfaction. So, Smith's idea was that when people care more about themselves, it results in a well-functioning and wealthier society. Self-interest causes us to look after others, and everybody wins.
You may begin to prepare your response after the beep. Please begin speaking after the beep.
Listen to a conversation between two students. Hey Bonnie, how's dorm life treating you?
Dorm life is good. It's really good. The best part about it is that we don't have to worry about anything except our schoolwork. Although, there is one thing. You know that tall lamp I have in my room? Well, the lady who cleans our dorm, every morning when she vacuums my room, she moves the lamp. I can tell. I really wish she wouldn't.
That bronze lamp in the corner? Well, what's wrong with her moving it a little? She probably just needs to vacuum the corner of the room.
I'm not usually so picky about these things, but it's an antique lamp that belonged to my grandmother. I want to make sure it remains in good condition.
Well, the cleaning lady is just doing her job, so, what if you just talk to her, explain that it's an antique, and ask her not to move it?
I've thought about that. I'm usually gone before she arrives, but I guess I could stick around and wait one morning.
The other thing you could do is just take the lamp home with you the next time you go. Maybe it's not such a good idea to have an antique in the dorm.
Yeah.
You may begin to prepare your response after the beep. Please begin speaking after the beep.
Now listen to part of a lecture in a psychology class.
What makes people behave the way they do? Basically, there are two reasons. First, the personal traits of the actor, the person who is acting in a certain way, and second, the situation that the actor finds himself in. Of course, most behaviors are the result of some combination of these two reasons. But what's interesting is that the actor usually thinks his behavior is a result of the situation, not his personal traits. On the other hand, people who see the actor's behavior, we call them observers, they usually think the actor's behavior is a result of his personal traits. Let's take an example. Imagine you're standing in line at a bank. Suddenly, the person at the front of the line, the person talking to the bank teller, just explodes. He starts yelling at the teller about some mistake the bank has made. Now, you are the observer of this behavior. You are most likely going to think to yourself, wow, that guy's a hothead. He's really got a bad temper. You think the behavior is a result of the actor's personal traits, but what you don't know is that the actor has been standing in line for 20 minutes. and the bank has made this same mistake before. Of course, the actor knows this, so he thinks his behavior is the result of the situation he's in. It's not that he has a bad temper, it's just a bad situation.
You may begin to prepare your response after the beep. Please begin speaking after the beep.